Hey, so it's been a fun day. Yeah, upgraded to 5.9 kernel, no issues. Upgraded my guest AMD software to 9 point whatever the fuck. Monitors don't work anymore. Removed it. Uninstalled, cleaned it out, just doesn't work. Rolled back the drivers and it worked, but when I tried to install older drivers, it overwrote and did not work and did not let me roll back. So, yeah, it looked like there were two other people who had this issue and didn't have any answers, so I'm going to try and provide at least something that they can get to a working state. Your mileage may vary. This is a really jank fucking setup. This is a Threadripper 1920X. It's got 64 gigs of RAM. 30 of that's dedicated to the VM. 8 cores are dedicated. SMT is off because for whatever reason it would get unstable and crash after a while. And it's running on NVMe SSDs, but I got them when 500 gigs were kind of cheapy, and it turns out that's really easy to cheat through. So when it starts getting full, you start running into issues, but I completely wiped the VM and did a fresh install. So that's where I'm at. I've installed everything that I want except for games and the AMD drivers. What I'm going to do now is kind of demonstrate the error for you and then give you a little bit of commentary and then maybe show you one way to get it working. There might be others. I'll try and stumble through it really quick because I don't want this going on too long. I spent fucking hours looking for answers that didn't work, and then spent another 2 hours just downloading everything, wiping, downloading everything, getting it back to steady state. So this is also kind of a little video that maybe you can point some fucking AMD people at, since the other people filed bug reports and they're just sitting out and open. So a little ranty, but whatever. So here we go. I'm going to go back to one of these snapshots. Fresh no AMD. Yeah. Yes. Shit. I gotta reboot. Yeah, there's a whole other thing with Threadrippers and AMD Navi. Look for it in L1 text. Wendell GNIF. It's probably PCI reset bug. Some reason I couldn't get it working on mine. It's something a little different. I don't know. I found a way that it works, but I have to reboot my host each time. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reboot and then going to come back that snapshot. That snapshot should be of working with native Windows performance. So do that. I need to get royalty-free music on my phone so that I can play it on my phone in the videos. Doop 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 doop. I noticed that I have two mice. Reason being, one's dedicated for Windows gaming, so as soon as the VM's up, this one is disabled. It's completely passed through to the VM, and so this is how I control the host. It's the wireless one, because just put it wherever. So put it over there for now. Let's see. Okay, so get our tunes going. Alright, and now we're going to load up the VM. Going to make sure that it is pointing to the fresh snapshot. Yes. Okay. Back to console. Run. It has to come up before we pass through. I should say redirect. So, redirect the laser mouse. You can see laser mouse is no longer doing stuff. This is a good sign when it does this, because this means that the Spice VMC window has been disabled, and when I switch the source to Windows, there it is. So, cool. I really need to change this. In the snapshot. Okay. Usable, whatever. Alright, so this is working fine and dandy. And then going to search for AMD drivers. We are going graphics 5700 series RX, XT, submit. Latest release. Take a look at the notes. Known issues. Enhanced sync may cause black screen to occur in some games. Anyone experiencing game issues should disable enhanced sync. Performance metrics. Reporting incorrect clock speeds. Audio through HDMI. Modifying HDMI scaling may cause FPS to become locked at 30. This is not a Ryzen mobile, this is a Threadripper. Alright, so just Right, Radeon RX 5700 XT. Not intended for use on Apple Boot Camp. I don't give a shit. So, here we go. Adrenaline. No, it's like 2 hours ago, so, but anyway, this is the fresh version. Exactly the same size, but I'm just showing this so, because you'll be downloading it or whatever. So we'll install it. I'm just gonna get up a Med Viewer. Steam. Alright, so version 20.9.2. Try and install it. Maybe get app logs open too? I don't know. What time is it? 9:10? How is this? Okay. What was it? Screen resolution, something. Okay. So this happened, right? Like, I am no longer in my native. Essentially, my graphics card is no longer putting out to the alternate source. It crashed, and now it's putting out to the SPICE, which is getting passed through to the RX 590 Fat Boy, whatever. I have two AMD cards, so I have a 5700 and I have a 590, and the 590 is garbage. That's why the 5700 is running the Windows stuff, so that I can play games, record them, whatever. So anyway, so it's putting it out, I think, via software to my 590 on my host system. Yeah, I'll allow you to collect information and make money off me. Telemetry, whatever. Alright, so finish. Right, and you'd think that things would be okay, other than, you know, your native Graphics card's not putting out stuff. This is a little confusing because I'm in the window. I want to click up here, but yeah. So let's check the administrative events. 9/12. We started 9/10, right? So do not grant local activation for the class ID, app ID, component services. AMD User Experience Program Launcher services marked as an interactive service. However, the system is configured to not allow interactive services. The service may not function properly. Warning. Do not grant local activation permission. Localhost using LRPC running the application container Microsoft.Windows.Shell Experience Host _ 10. Whatever neutral whatever security permission can be modified. This is the username, by the way, null. So. Yeah, I'm not really finding anything terribly descriptive. We start at 9:10, right? So here's 9:09. Oh, 9:09:46. So maybe that was. ATI DCM cannot be found. Either the component that raises event is not installed, the installation is corrupt. Following information is included with the event. ATI DCM -- C detective manager points to start detect method started -- information. AMD settings installed correctly. Okay. I'm not really seeing anything at this point. It's not whatever. I'm running in a software thing. Okay. So, at this point, I need to restart my computer. And I'll just show you what happens. This is completely different. This is between Threadripper and the 5700 XT pass-through. Right, so I restarted. You hear the music starting to skip, right? Now we're getting IRQ handler errors. And this mouse... Okay. Got a disconnect error on the mouse. This mouse is also disconnected. Audio is starting to stutter. Got another IRQ error. Keyboard no longer works. Right. Another IRQ error. another IRQ error. I just got an alert saying that my server power went off, so I assume the USB to the UPS went off. And I cannot remotely connect to it. Yeah, see. Right. I can no longer remotely connect to it. So, look for that rarely used hard reset button. I'm gonna take a sip of our water and coffee. Maybe I can shed some light on this situation. Looks like a nice amount of glare on the monitors. It's a little better, I guess. Like softer. Oh, back up. Try different whatever. Okay, so got our tunes back up. We're gonna load our VM. Get ready to redirect the mouse. Okay. So we have now rebooted Windows. And it is now not coming up. It's coming up in the software, like in display window and not natively anymore. Does not detect any other displays. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah. So at this point, if you feel a little uneasy, you're like, I don't trust this, then I think you can back out of this by going to Device Manager, Display Adapters, go to your Radeon, Properties, go to Driver, and go to Rollback. You can say like fix your shit. Something like that. It disappeared. Or did it? I hit this source button down here. See? This source button down here. It's magic. It's working again. I don't know if this will do something. It shows I have a GPU now, which is cool. Will it let me tune it? No. Well, I mean, that's fine. It can fuck off. As long as I have my my monitors back. Look at that. Let's go ahead and turn the other one on. Yeah, I'm happy to see you too. Oh, isn't that so cute? Cute. Oh, that makes me very happy. But I don't know. Let's say you can't roll back. I tried it and it didn't work, but your mileage might vary. Where is it? AMD removal tool. Clean up and remove AMD driver files. Clean install. Up. Here we go. Where do you download it though? Here you go. AMD clean up blah 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 blah. This one right here. Save file. It's pretty small. 2.5 meg. 2.5 megs compared to the 500 meg that they have for the driver bullshit. Come on now, Andy. So let's what was this? 20.9.2. Let's try like an older version. Yeah, remove this. Change this back to, so uninstall, yes. Oh, it's called previous, that's right. Let's try the 8.1. August 4th. So restart is needed. Restart's gonna fuck my computer up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shut down. Which will then have my monitors come back to my Linux host. For now, I'll just do a reboot. So how's your day? Live, straight from the neckbeard room of the world. It's whatever. Yeah, it's like mid-October. It's pretty nice here. Surprisingly. It was cold like last week, but I don't know. I would say it's like 50s right now. Pretty nice. Let's see. Tries to. $9.28. There's nothing interesting in the log. Linux log though. Yeah, so let's see, where were we? We had just finished removing the adrenaline. That's what it's called. I thought it was like catalyst. It used to be catalyst. I don't know. Adrenaline, some shit. There's App Armor. vfio PCI. So 0B is the address for the, I'm going to call it Sapphire. It's a Sapphire Nitro Plus 5700XE. I'm just going to call it Sapphire. So 0B is the Sapphire. And DHCP request and DHCP acknowledge. And that is from the guest requesting IP. Oh yeah, I forgot to pass. I had it automatically pass through the mouse, but I disabled that in an attempt to troubleshoot. So you can only pass through 2 USB. Anyways, so I disabled that. I'll probably put that back in the XML at some point. Anyway. Okay, so display settings. We are going to try installing not bad. We are going to try installing the 8.1. You know what? Let's try. Oh shit. Maybe it needs to be run as admin. But wouldn't it ask for that? I don't know. You know what? Let's try the 9.2 as admin. Baloo. I don't need that shit. Oh yeah, so I installed the low latency kernel. Also woke us up to write new data to this device, but there's actually nothing to write. Most likely this is a bug, and also SND_HDA_Intel. Please report this issue to your ALSA developers. We were woken up with pull out, set our subsequent SND PCM avail turn 0 or another value less than minimum avail. Started run and a cron job. Exited. Okay. I'm going to try running this as admin. Ah, shit. It's not on this window. Where is it? Where is it? Come on. Ah, shit. Okay. Nothing in Linux. That just took a shit. Refresh. 934. Not seeing any administrative events. 934. What about application? This. Again, I'm not seeing syslog. $934. Not saying anything. $934. Okay. Well. Undervolt GPU, that's neat, but it's not doing anything. Yeah, it's not saying that there's a GPU there. Like, who the fuck wants advertisements? No. No. See, this is kind of fucking garbage. Like 450 meg for fucking drivers. And you put a goddamn browser in your fucking, like, what about browser security? What if someone exploits, like, vulnerabilities in there? Gets into, like, I don't know, your device level fucking like firmware shit. Hmm? Don't you think this is a bit dumb? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing stuff, but stuff being errors. It's not detecting. Device manager. Monitors. What is this? HP ZR30W drivers. Sure. Damn, this is an old ass monitor. Yeah, let's try it. This is in my VM. Yeah. This is just a little tool. I mean, that's cool. I'll have to check that out later, but yeah. What's my other monitor? It's an AOC something. I don't know, but I don't think that's the heart of it, because like as soon as you roll back, right? As soon as you click roll back, oh, it's a 5.15 version. Did you catch that? 5.15 version. Okay. So let's actually search for that. Previous AMD drivers. 5700 XD. $5.15. So it looks 24.5. I know I've installed drivers since then, but I wonder. Huh. Well, okay, so 20.4.2. Install that. May 25, that's already downloaded. Okay, so uninstall. Let's see. Make this window. There. Alright, so I'm going to click on restart and let's watch the shit show over here. Oh, IO error. Oh my god. It's all foobar. Can I get in? It's trying real hard. Yeah. I have to hit the reset button again. God, what fucking time is it? It's like an hour. See how you can waste an entire day and get like fucking nothing done. So this will be the last thing. We're gonna try the May 29 adrenaline and see if that will work. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. I might fuck around with it later, but honestly, probably not, because I just want to get back to my VM, because I gotta download like I don't know how many 100 gigs for fucking Flight Sim. Let's see. It's doing over there. And let's go full screen on this. Okay, so this is Adrenaline uninstalled. Okay, so that's cool. We're gonna try the May 25. Oh, that's why. Right. So it's like twice as fast in this direction. Do you know why? Because this is not being passed through. Okay. Now that it's passed through, this should be normal. And it's displaying to the other, which we'll go ahead and turn off. Yep. Now in the confines of this one. Stuffed up. Made my Raspberry Pi VPN. I have like 2 other Raspberry Pis that I need to like burn images for. Why is there so much shit to constantly do? Alright, what is this? 20.4.2. Okay. Fingers crossed. bad sign. Oh, no. No. No, this version of adrenaline seems to be working. Very good. Do you know why this is very good? Because now I can undervolt and manipulate my fan curves. Right. Very good. I don't need 0p. This is different though. Okay. Well, we can extend it out to 80. Okay. Neato. Yeah, so for those of you with this issue, install the 20.4.2 May 25. So first off, uninstall whatever version of Adrenaline, get your AMD cleanup utility. This will reboot and drop you down to safe mode, clean out extraneous drivers, and then get like the May Adrenaline. Install that. Try that out. And I'll probably be posting this link for like you 2 or 3 people that have been sitting and not finding any answers. I think one of you actually just ended up RMAing your fucking card. You're like, fuck this, I'm getting something else. Don't blame you. But yeah. So, okay, neat, cool. Now I can go back to playing my crappy games and making those sorts of videos. Alright. Well, hope you learned something. It feels like it took for fucking ever. And believe it or not, like, I've been dicking around with this for I don't know how many hours today, like 12, whatever. Just trying to find answers, realizing I couldn't, then like getting my VM like set back up. Personally my fault, I should have structured it better and made leaner snapshots. That's another issue, like try and get as much space as you can and then throw those snapshots like, actually I think those snapshots go into your image. Maybe that's why they were so big, but Yeah, I'm getting off point. Anyway, so hope this helps you out. Leave whatever standard YouTube bullshit and ding dong, thumbs up the anus and pissing all over everything. I don't know, whatever. Hope it helped you. Alright. Where is the stop record button? Is this it? That is not it.